Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Zoe here, and today we're going to be talking all about actions. We'll also be putting out a tutorial on how to express yourself using actions, nodes, and pose packs while using your IMVU mobile app. We've talked a few times about how to personalize your avatar with regards to the skin and the head and the hair and like what actually matches. But I think that what really personalizes your avatar a lot more is the way that you're kind of emoting when you're actually on IMVU. So today we're going to kind of break it down to you on the different types of actions and poses that you can actually get on our platform and how to actually use it when you're in a chat room and talking to someone else. There are specific categories that you can look into when you're looking for new actions or new emotions. Avatars, which we've touched on a little bit before, is getting your avatar to strike a pose, basically. Poses is more for like actual nodes that you would put into a room if you wanted to go into a room and perform other actions. You can see that Zoe right now is just kind of like in the default avatar pose. She's kind of moving a little bit. So if you try this, you can see that Zoe is now striking a pose and has her little like arm out, and she has a little sassy look. If you go into women's, well, specifically because Zoe is a woman, and again, anything that we're kind of describing here for like your female avatar can also work for your male avatar as well. And if you go into actions, and these are all the different pose packs. These are a little bit more interactive so that you're able to have your avatar actually move around in the way that you want them to. Should we try this? There's 10,000 plus queen poses. If you click on your actual avatar and then you scroll down on this trigger section right here, the actual pose pack will come up under the triggers. And each one of these will give a different pose. So this kind of is a fun way to mix up how your avatar is actually interacting on IMVU, especially something that's so large as like a 10,000 plus queen pose, is that you're able to go through any one of them to see what mood you're really feeling for that day. All of these triggers here, if you go ahead and actually just type in the numbers, so you're basically triggering an action to actually happen. This pose pack specifically has a lot of these standing nodes, but what's really great is that it also has sitting pose, which is really great if you're like sitting on top of the chair and you wanted to see how your avatar would actually fit in there, so they're not just doing like the regular sit. It really broadens the ability of what your avatar is actually able to do beyond just being on a node. So a really cool thing about action items is that you can also kind of layer them onto your avatar, and they can be part of your skin and a part of like your identity almost at all times. You can truly personalize how your avatar looks by the way that she smiles or the way that she's looking at something else. Zoe has a wider smile now. She's actually showing her teeth. Okay, so clearly Zoe's surprised. Let's kind of head into some rooms and see how to really use these actions and put them at play. Zoe is currently getting some food at the buffet. This is a really cute room, but if you can kind of see here, the way that Zoe's sitting, her like feet are going through the chair and her hands are going through her leg. It's just, this is not realistic. So this is where the pose packs really come into play, and also the different avatars that you kind of like put on top of your body. If you go into your closet and you hit this action icon, you'll be able to pull up all the different pose packs that you have. So this is the one that we were playing with earlier, the 10,000 plus queen poses. So I'm gonna put that on. So we're sitting down, and we know that the S means for sit. So I'm gonna go through a couple of those to see which one actually works for this specific chair so that it's a little bit more realistic. Oh, that's definitely not realistic, wow. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, except her hand is kind of going into her leg. You just have to kind of play around with your pose pack to see what comes up, what's gonna fit in the specific scenario that you're in, and that'll help your avatar be a little bit more realistic to what you would want. Oh, that's not bad actually. This one's cute too. What I want to do as well is go back in and put on the facial expressions that I just purchased. Maybe have her smile a little bit more with actual teeth. So this is how you kind of like layer on your pose packs and also your emotions all together to kind of get really the feeling that you want to get out of your avatar. Okay, maybe let's go into a different room, see if we can find a friend. Oh, he said he's a big fan. Hi. Hi will actually wave. So something else that you can do is you can perform actions on each other, and these can be triggered when you actually click on the avatar, and all the actions will be up at the very top. So I'm gonna give him a high five. That basically covers the differences between actions and avatars when you're actually on IMVU. Playing around with it, I think, is the biggest thing that you're going to be able to do to kind of find which actions, which emotions really speak for your avatar and who you are. I hope that you guys learned something today, and I hope that it's a little bit easier for you guys to be able to differentiate these things. Make sure that you're subscribing to our channel to get more tutorials. I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.